smiling in off the bar. We are live from Hennessy's in Birmingham, just down the road. Chelsea have the chance of winning the title tonight if they beat West Brom.
Yeah, it's a massive game and it's a massive show as well. We've got some great guests. Let's see who's on. Come on, yes. Wow. First up, he is officially, according to FIFA, the strongest man in world football. It is, of course, Adebayo Akinfenwa. Wow.
He is a member of the Premier League 100 club and also a Chelsea legend. It's Floyd Hasselbaink. Not only that, I don't know how we've managed this, but we actually have the Premier League trophy in this very, very pub. But don't anyone touch it, all right? Don't touch it.
And that's not all, because we've got a prize for one lucky viewer. It is, of course, a Sky Sports Football. It's signed by both guests, Floyd Hasselbaink and Adebayo Akinfenwa. All you've got to do is tag a mate in the comments section below, and we will pick a winner at random. Laura?
Oh, thank you very much. Now, we have also been running a Twitter poll. We asked you one simple question. How many trophies will Chelsea win this season? Will they do the double? Will they get one? Or will they get absolutely nothing? Let us know. And at the end of the show, we'll give you the results. Smithy.
Thanks very much, Laura. Delighted to say we can now cross live to the Hawthorns to speak to Jamie Redknapp and Thierry Henry. Evening, guys.
Good evening, guys. How you doing?
Hello, guys.
Very good, thanks. Jamie, big night for Chelsea tonight. Do you think tonight is the night they will be crowned Premier League champions?
I think it will be, yeah. I mean, they've been in great form, haven't they? Just can't see any mistakes, any mishaps this evening. West Brom are obviously very strong set pieces, but I just think that tonight Chelsea are on great form. Hazard and Costa, and I think we both agree there, Thierry, that it's just got that feeling it's going to be Chelsea's night.
Thierry, you've been there before when you're so close to the finish line, to finishing off the Premier League. How difficult is it to play under that kind of pressure?
Well, actually, a good question, but, well, you don't think about the pressure or anything like that. You just go out there and finish the job. I sensed that the other day when they won at Everton, they celebrated it like they won the title. They pretty much did on the day, and we all knew how important it was for them to win there. But you just want to come here and finish the job. If I was one of the players playing for Chelsea today, I wouldn't have slept last night. Eager to go on the field and make sure we finish the job as early as we can.
Jamie, Chelsea's still on for the domestic double, of course. They've got the FA Cup final with Arsenal still to come. How good is this Chelsea team when you compare it to some of the great Premier League teams down the years?
Well, I think the transformation was the difference. At the start of the year, they obviously played a back four. Things weren't working too well. And he changed it to a back three, and it just completely transformed the team. The form was great, and you could just see it's just given them a completely different dimension. I think he deserves so much credit for that. You know, it's like the tactical awareness and the realisation that you had to change things. And it's not easy to go to playing back four, back three, and then for the players to do it so seamless. It has been amazing. I think not having any Champions League football has helped, but I think you would be taking a lot away from what this Chelsea team has done. You know, they've got a little bit of everything in it. Extremely strong at the back, but when you've got the likes of Hazard and Costa and even Cesc Fabregas that comes off the bench, doesn't always start games, but has played a pivotal role in what Chelsea have done. So I think it's a real squad element that's helped this Chelsea team.
Thierry, John Terry hasn't featured heavily this season, but how influential is that man behind the scenes?
Well, John Terry reminds me of what Tony Adams did and who he was to any Arsenal fan and for the club. He was Mr. Arsenal pretty much, and John Terry will go down on Mr. Chelsea. That won't change. I remember playing against him early doors, and he went straight for my knees in one of the games, and I turned and I went, that guy is going to have a little career. Not because he went straight for my knees, but he didn't care that he was playing against me, and he wanted to show me that he was there. And little I knew after that he became the legend that he is right now at the club, and they're gonna miss him obviously. But you know, it's difficult for me to talk about what he does in the dressing room. But I would like to think that he's more than a leader out there. But he was on the field, vital, important goals. Like I said, Mr. Chelsea.
And Jamie, you've got to talk about West Brom. They can still equal their highest ever Premier League finish of 8th. Tony Pulis deserves a lot of credit this season, doesn't he?
Well, absolutely. Got them to 40 points so early. Jerry and I, we were at the game when they beat Arsenal and played extremely well. Set pieces, very well organised team. Tony does a great job. I suppose the hard thing is once they get safe, it's trying to find those points just to keep going and try to break the record of what West Brom have achieved in the Premier League. But They'd love to be party poopers today. Make no mistake, that's what Tony wants to do. They're not going to come in and just turn up. I'm sure they're going to try and make it difficult for this Chelsea side, but you just think of the extra quality in this Chelsea side. And as you asked Thierry the question earlier on, it's the motivation in this Chelsea side that I think could be the difference today.
Boys, thank you so much. And we'll all be watching your coverage on Friday Night Football.
Pleasure. Have a great night, guys.
Straight after our show. Thank you, boys. Now, Carling gave us 4 tickets to give away to 4 lucky West Brom fans. So we decided to make it a little bit difficult for them and hide them somewhere in Birmingham. And here's how we got on. Okay, drop lifting in Birmingham with 4 West Brom tickets for the Chelsea game on Friday night. Smithy's got the bag.
Yeah, you're right there. I'll do the carrying, don't worry about it, mate.
Thanks. So we've been sending out clues on social media like we did last week. We're walking to our location now. We made it pretty obvious. We decided just to do it in Birmingham, didn't we, Smithy?
Town centre. So West Brom fans have to travel. How much they want these tickets, would see? They've got to travel to Birmingham, not too far from them.
No point making it easy, is it? Okay, so here is the spot where we're going to be leaving the tickets. Giant pole.
Here they are. 4 tickets from our mates at Carling for West Bromwich Albion against Chelsea. The game that could see Chelsea winning the league. West Brom fans, where are you? Woodsy, I'm going to stick them in between the toes of the bull. There we go.
Yeah.
They're there.
That's not going to blow away, is it?
No, definitely not. I think we found someone. He's going to the tickets.
No, it's not. It's not a photo with the bull. You're right there, mate. Free ticket. He just wants a photo.
Full update. We're getting a little bit bored now.
This has been going on a lot longer than we thought it would, Woodsy. Desperate times call for desperate measures. There is Woodsy making a sign to call for West Brom fans. There is Woodsy. Look at it. Woodsy! Sizing's a bit of an issue there. Are you a West Brom fan? We needed those desperate times. We are looking for some fans. There we go. Oh, hello! Someone's come for the tickets! What is your name, sir? Yusuf. Yusuf, we've just got to all this work. Are you a West Brom fan? You what?
Rangers fan.
A Rangers fan?
Wait, is your mate a West Brom fan? Oh, that's
Okay,
fine,
okay. Woodsy, are we giving him the tickets?
Yeah.
Okay,
100%.
Yusuf, you've won the tickets.
Congratulations! Yes, Yusuf! Go on, Yusuf.
Yusuf, get yourself to the Hawthorns, mate.
Here he goes.
There he is. Look at him. Got his tickets.
I hope his mates enjoy those tickets tonight. Right, I'm now joined by Bayo. Beast mode. Akinfenwa. Give him a hand. There we go. Sat down. You look relatively small in that seat. First time.
Tiny.
Right, Bayo, loads to talk to you about. First and foremost, you are known for being a professional footballer, amongst other things. Now, we've got some great footage of what I'm going to ask you is your best moment in your professional career, and it's when you scored that penalty and got your team promoted, Wimbledon promoted. Tell us about it.
It was a good season. Last season, got to the final. And I think I came on at 0-0. I'm not saying it's because of me that we won it, but I came on at 0-0.
You did make a difference, though, didn't you?
Look at me. I'm emotional. I'm emotional.
It must have been so special.
No, it was. I mean, I think it's every child's dream to play at Wembley. To score at Wembley. 10 years earlier, I got to the final of the playoffs and I took a penalty and I put it over the bar. So to be able to rectify that 10 years later was a beautiful thing. So to score and to get promoted, it was nice.
Really special. And you created perhaps one of my favourite post-match interviews ever. Have a little look at this.
Yeah, listen.
Come on, sum it up in your own inimitable way.
It's what dreams are made of. Look, I'm more tired now running around there than I was in the whole game. But it's a beautiful feeling. Look, it's a beautiful feeling. All right, but sidebar, I think I'm technically unemployed. So any managers, hit me up on the WhatsApp and get me a job. Come here. All right, it's a beautiful thing. It's what dreams are made of.
I just love it. Hit me up on WhatsApp. Did anyone?
Yeah, to be fair, look, let me just say, I got 5 kids, so I was unemployed. So I needed to get a job. No, but to be fair, the response was overwhelming. I'm not even going to lie to you. I was 34 at the time, and I was getting offers from all over the world, Australia, Qatar, Turkey. So it was humbling. the manager that actually got at me, he didn't hit me up on WhatsApp. He sent me a text. So
Old school.
and it was a wicked manager. But no, I look back at that and I still get tingles. It was such a, it was an emotional time.
Now, that whole event is just the gift that keeps on giving, because we have another interview. This is Ian Holloway, Scominto. And look, just watch them. They cannot contain themselves. Have a look at this.
Heard he had a twin and he ate him, but, you know, he's just brilliant. I think they'll be loving him. Sorry. Calm down. What are you laughing at, Scott? I got him there. Look at him. No, he is a man, and he will... No, he is a man and he helps other people, and well done to come here. And he's right, they could have buckled, like you have, after me making a bit of a joke there.
I remember you two, how professional you two was.
Yeah.
You know, I went back to that moment.
Yeah, we could have been laughing at you. We could have been laughing at you, but no way, mate.
It's a beautiful thing, Mr. Holloway. It's a beautiful thing.
I like how Scott's a little bit more composed there.
Yeah. He lost it. I got told, we got on the coach, and they told me that he just completely and utterly lost it. Like, so it was funny, man. But that's what football's about. It's being entertaining, you know, and being entertained. So, like I come back to say, it was a beautiful thing.
So you mentioned Wickham. How is life at Wickham?
Yeah, it was good. Unfortunately, we didn't make the playoffs. We didn't make it by a point. So that was a bit disappointing. But good for myself. I matched my goal scoring. Got 18 goals this season. So, and we almost beat Tottenham and got to the semi-final of the JPT. So for ourselves, being a small club, it was good. So life at Wickham's decent. I've got another year, so you'll see the beast again next season.
Let's hope so. Life in general must be great for you, because we saw in those pictures a second ago, you're just mobbed wherever you go. You've made such a name for yourself outside of football as well. You've almost transcended, haven't you? You've got this YouTube channel, and you're really plugging the social media areas, and you've collaborated with some of the best names in the industry world.
Yeah, you know, Joe Weller, KSI, Spencer, you know, Spencer FC. But yeah, I think the modern age is very much social media, and I think it's good because, you know, sometimes you only get to see people, you know, footballers and that on game day, you know, so social media has allowed people to come into my life. So I don't think people would have known I love Disney if they didn't follow me, you know. I'm a massive Disney and Aladdin fan, so... yeah, no, it's no
idea. I think everyone secretly is.
Say something now. So, you know, I think social media is good for that.
Yeah, definitely. You did mention Joe Weller. I think we have a clip of you from your YouTube channel when you did this collaboration with Joe Weller. I mean, I just wanted to run this because look at your muscles. Oh, my word. Oh, some people are very impressed with that.
I'm a big boy, man. I'm a big boy.
Oh, I mean...
He wanted to take me on, but there was only ever one winner, you know. So I'm a big boy.
Look at his face. I can tell he's not thinking about following that. Now, this just links me perfectly into the last bit of video that I want to show you, because after seeing that, I don't suppose you'd think this man can move. However, he can. So we're going to have something a little bit special for you now.
Oh! Oh! Who's that? Michael Jackson? Huh?
It's brilliant. Here he goes. Very entertaining for the whole pub as well. Bayo, thank you so much. We're going to be catching up with you a little bit later. But now over to Adam.
Thanks, Woodsy. Jimmy, you were quite impressed with Bayo's dance moves, weren't you?
Those are some serious moves.
Right. It is time. I am here with Jimmy Floyd, Hasselbaink, Chelsea legend, and it is time for your AMA, where viewers get to ask you absolutely anything. We've had a lot of questions from your fans. Before we get into it, we do have to talk about Chelsea. This was Chelsea's starting lineup in the last game against Middlesbrough. How impressed have you been with this Chelsea team?
Very. They've been solid, entertaining. When they were suffering, they suffered together.
Yeah.
It's good to see. You can see that they like playing with each other, and that they have got something really good going on. You know, so it's a very, very, very good team.
And you had a good spell at Chelsea as well. Now, we've got the team that started the FA Cup final when you were playing. So I want to ask you, Jimmy, how do the two teams compare? Because that's a good team as well, isn't it? Some good players there.
It's a very good team, but it's different. We were playing 4-4-2.
Yeah.
They play a 3-4-3. We couldn't really play on the counter. They play more on the counter. They were more solid. We have got some really good individuals.
Yeah.
But I think overall, the team now is better than this team.
Okay, right. It's time for your AMA, so let's have a look at the first question that has come in for you.
How's it going, Jimmy Floyd? You're an absolute legend. I just wanted to know, what was your favourite ever Chelsea goal?
Nicely framed from Carl Prox there in the bedroom. It seems he wants to know your favourite ever Chelsea goal.
It's so hard to pick out one goal. I just liked scoring when I was playing. So if I have to really choose one, I will choose the goal against Man United in the 3-3. Volley and hit it.
And we've got it here. Talk us through this, because this is some goal, Jimmy.
I gave the ball to Graham Lasso on the left. He crosses and the ball comes back.
This touch
Don't
here.
know how, and the touch on the chest. And
oh, come on! A lot of very happy Chelsea fans in the pub watching that. Great goal.
It was one of those shots that you connect so well, you don't really even feel that you have connected.
Okay.
You know, so before I knew it, the ball was in the net.
And you celebrated.
Yes, and we had to celebrate, obviously.
Great goal. Okay, good question. Let's have a look at the next one.
Who's the best player you've ever played against?
Yeah, Tom Shaw, I think he's a little bit shy. He's not in vision there. But it's a good question nonetheless. Best player you've ever played against? Hard question as well.
Hard question, but I must say in the Premiership, definitely Rio Ferdinand or Sol Campbell.
What stood them aside from other defenders you played against?
They had everything.
There you are playing against Rio?
They had everything. They could play the physical game. They could play off you. He would read the game. They were quick. They were good in the air.
Yeah.
So they had everything. So normally, as a striker, I was always looking at the weakness of my opponent. It was difficult to find a weakness in their game.
Okay, great question. Let's have a look at the next question.
Hiya, Jimmy. I was just wondering, obviously football back then was different times, you know, but who was the craziest on a night out?
Oh, good question. Craziest player on a night out?
I don't like to drop people in.
But
let's keep it like that.
okay, sitting on the fence, fine. We will move on. Let's have a look at the last question.
Jimmy, absolute Borough legend. In the summer, which player do you think Middlesbrough should sign to try and get back to the Premier League? UTB.
Oh, it's an interesting question, that, because obviously people remember your time at Chelsea, but you had very fond memories at Middlesbrough as well. It must have been hard for you watching that game, and that Chelsea needed to win for the title, but Middlesbrough went down, of course.
Yeah, it was strange for me, because I had 2 great years at Middlesbrough. Really liked the club. Fans were absolutely magnificent to me when I was there. My last game that I actually played for Middlesbrough was the UEFA Cup final.
Yeah.
You know, we had an amazing team. Gareth Southgate, Yuka Ekio, who's passed away, Viduka, Mark Schwarzer, George Boateng, Mendieta.
Wow.
You know, go on.
Yourself.
You know, well. But coming back to his question, I think it's very important for Borough to keep their core. That's more important than adding, you know. If they can keep their core, then they will be strong for next year again. You know, there will always be 1 or 2 going and 1 or 2 new one coming in. But it is very important that they can keep, you know, especially the English boys, you know, from the local boys, if they can keep them together at the club.
Great stuff. Guys, give it up for Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink. Right, one of Chelsea's main men this season on and off the pitch has been David Luiz. So we asked our mates at the Football Daily to come up with their top 5 funny David Luiz moments. Here it is.
Cheers guys, Joe here, and today I'm looking at the Brazilian geezer himself. Chelsea's very own sideshow Bob is David Luiz, and 5 of his funniest moments in a Chelsea shirt. 5. Strictly Come David. Luiz might share his hair with Marouane Fellaini, but the Brazilian isn't quite as clumsy. In fact, some would even call him a bit of a mover shaker. What was that? As As you can see, those Brazilian samba roots are clearly alive and kicking. I mean, the guy just loves to dance. But it's not just in the privacy of the changing room. Not bad, David. At least he can console himself that if he ever fancies another career, Strictly Come Dancing will definitely take him on. 7, 4, The Magician. Now, we all know that Luiz is a top footballer, but what you won't know is that the ex-PSG centre-half actually has a side career. But what is it, I hear you ask at home? Well, let me show you. Abracadabra, alakazam. No, roll the VT then.
Stop. Stop. Look your card. You can show to the guy.
Three, the spinner. Training ground tricks appear to be routine for the boys at Chelsea. I mean, you know you're on form when even John Terry starts producing filth like this. But what Terry can do, Luiz can do even better, as he revealed to the world this bit of silkiness on his Twitter account. But come on, the football pitch is too easy, isn't it? Try doing that in a swimming pool. Oh wait, he already did.
Oh!
2, no reporter is safe. On the pitch, Luiz isn't exactly known as your stereotypical hard-man central defender. Instead, he's built a reputation on Brazilian technique and superb distribution. But behind closed doors, it's a very different story. Take, for example, the time he went all-out WWE on one pitchside reporter.
Hello and welcome along to Big Match Preview tonight. I'm talking out.
One, pure accuracy. As I said before, Luiz is not your everyday centre-back. I mean, not many CBs can bang free kicks in from 40 yards. In fact, could you imagine Gary Cahill doing it? Talk about Rosette. But these screamers are not just crazy flukes, as Luiz proved on Instagram when he put one Chelsea staff member's facial features on the line with this unbelievable trick shot. Anyway, that's all the David Geezer Luiz goodness I can fit in for today. So back to you guys in the studio.
Thanks very much, Joe. And we'll be catching up with Joe in the second show at 10:30. Jimmy, let's talk about the game tonight. We heard from Jamie Redknapp earlier. He expects Chelsea to win. Do you think tonight will be the night that Chelsea are crowned champions as well?
I hope so. I hope so. It's not going to be easy. But I think that they will be very focused. And I think they would want to do it tonight. You know, get it over and done with. Look, West Brom has been playing really well. Has done really well this year. Of late, they've been off it a little bit, but obviously they're playing at home in front of their fans, and they would want to turn it on themselves. But I see Chelsea winning the game.
Okay, and I want to ask you about Conte, as someone who's managed yourself as well, because they had a slow start, Chelsea, and you famously changed the formation after the defeat to Arsenal. How impressed have you been with how Conte has set up this Chelsea team this season? Very much so, very much. I think you have to give him a lot of credit. He came to England not knowing a lot about the Premiership. I think he was shocked how intense the Premiership was. In the beginning didn't go that well, changed it, went his way. You know, I always thought that he wanted to play a 3-4-3. Did you? Because if you look back at Juventus and in the Italian national squad, that's what he did. So I think that was his more comfortable system. And you see him on the side of the pitch as well, being very comfortable, you know, when they are playing that.
and that gives over to the players. He has done absolutely magnificent, and for me, he's the manager of the year. You know, he's still in the final of the FA Cup. He can win the league today. Players absolutely love him. Yeah. The energy that he shows off the pitch. Gentleman when he's being interviewed, and yeah, credit to the Premiership, I think.
From Conte to Kante now, we have to talk about him because he could become the first player to win back-to-back trophies, back-to-back titles with 2 different teams. And do you think that, I mean, how big, how important has he been to that team? And do you think that maybe the reason they're on task to win the title is a lot to do with him?
It's not, I think he's that guy.
Yeah.
I would love him in my team, you know. Anybody that's seen me play knows I don't really like to run. And he runs for 4 people, you know, he's 2 guys. And, you know, the worst thing about he just seems so humble. I mean, I watch football and I don't even know how he speaks. You know, he just seems like you know, he's the man that can and just gets on with it. And it's no shock that, you know, he won it with Leicester, he's gone to Chelsea, and he just gets on with it. You know, he's no egos. He's about the team. Yeah. And no, man, he's that guy, man, so credit to him.
Jimmy, just a quick word on West Brom and what Tony Pulis has done with such limited resources this season. It's been incredible.
Yeah, magnificent. Really small squad. I saw him when they played Middlesbrough and had a little chat with him. Yeah, he's top manager, and he's got them organized and playing in a certain way where they are difficult to beat. They pick up points. They are being a little bit more creative as the past, and he keeps on improving them every year. So, big job.
Yeah, right, boys, it's time for you guys to get a move on.
Follow me, lads. We'll go over here.
For the Barstool Challenge, which is one of my favourite parts of the show. And I have something cool to tell you guys about at home. Have you ever thought how cool it would be to play on an actual Premier League pitch? Well, Carling have given you the opportunity to do just that. All you've got to do is go to their Facebook or their Twitter page and let us know which amateur team you play for, and you could be within a chance of winning that very prize. Smithy.
Thank you very much, Laura. It is time now, of course, for the Barstool Challenge. Yes. The lads are very excited about this now. Over the course of the season, of course, we're on the quest to find the guest with the best techers. Danny Mills was leading the Barstool Challenge until last week. Ledley King did this with his wrong foot.
In your own time.
Or 2 to beat, Led, for the game today, mate. Good luck.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24. But you absolutely smashed it. New winner of the leaderboard with 31. It's Ledley King!
Yes, so there is the leaderboard. As you can see, Ledley King, top of the list, the king of the Barstool Chat, 31. So, guys, the rules are simple. All you've got to do is keep the ball in the air with as many touches as possible, but you only get 1 attempt while sat on a Barstool. Laura?
Yeah.
You should go first?
I think Bayo should go first.
OK, Bayo?
Yeah, we know you can dance, we know you can lift.
I'm not known for kick-ups, though.
Right, we'll count them in with the pub. Get your touch. OK. 1, 2, 2! Oh, Bayo!
Come on, wait.
Well,
I wasn't even sat there.
Right, he wants another go, and I'm not going to argue with him, so you can have one more go. OK, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 40, 41, 42. Oh! 42! Laura, 42! 42! Jimmy, no pressure.
Have you seen my shoes?
Have you seen Jimmy's shoes?
Have you seen my shoes? Have you seen my shoes?
Oh my goodness. You need to do the buckles up, Jimmy. This buckle needs to be done up.
Right, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbaink has 42 to beat.
No. We are not beating
That's the blue one.
Okay, here we go.
I'm wearing them next season, yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, 7!
Someone's head off as well with that one.
Jimmy, 7. To be fair, with the shoes that he's got on, that was a very good effort, I think.
Yeah.
Guys, give it up for Jimmy.
Go, or are you happy?
Yeah,
You're
happy. He's happy with 7. Thank you, guys.
Right, boys. poll. Let's have a look at the Twitter poll. We ran and we said to you at the end of the show we'd show you the results, and you can see there everybody thinks Chelsea are going to do the double.
Ooh.
What do you think about that?
That's what they've said.
They're going to do that?
I think they might, yeah.
I think they might. Oh, interesting. All right, now listen, we have a second show coming up straight off the back of Friday Night Football. That is at 10:30 on Sky Sports 1, also Soccer AM's YouTube and Facebook page, and the Sky Sports website and the app. These boys will be back, we will be back, and the pub will be back. We'll see you then.
See you then.
Enjoy Sky Sports Live. On all screens, on the go, and the best bits on demand.